Hi, I'm Spiro, with an explanation of moon void of course periods. You'll notice that I speak of them often in my daily astroweather reports, in print and in videos. In recent years, more and more people have become aware that we have these moon void of course periods every couple of days or so. You will find that if you pay attention to them and work with and around them, you can save yourself a lot of grief and frustration. Since they happen so often, and the effect can be so pronounced, this is something that you can verify for yourself in a relatively short period of time. The moon is said to be void of course between the time it makes its last major aspect, another word for specific angle, in a sign, and its entry into the next sign. The moon moves 10, 11, 12 degrees a day, and there are 30 degrees to every sign, so you can see that the moon changes signs every 2 to 3 days. Because the last major aspect that the moon makes in a sign can happen in the early or the late degrees of that sign, moon void of course periods can be short or long. Over the years, I have seen them last for a minute, less than a minute, and I've seen them last the entire time the moon is in a sign. These, of course, are the extremes, and you'll find that most moon void of course periods last for a few hours and rarely run for more than a day or so. Now, during moon void of course times, plans that are made, ideas that are had, projects that are started, and major purchases almost always fall through or go wrong for one reason or another. Plans will be missing crucial details. Ideas will seem, and quite possibly be, brilliant, but will be incomplete. Projects will be started on weak foundations that will need shoring up. And major purchases, the color will be wrong. Looked right at the store, but get it home, and it's a few shades off. It won't fit through the door. The instructions are missing, or you just won't even make it to the store before it closes. Now, during long moon void of course periods, things can seem to slow down, as if you're moving through molasses. It becomes hard to motivate yourself and especially others. Now, moon void of course periods can be overcome, but it takes 2 or 3 times the normal amount of effort. And let's face it, most people, most of the time, will not put out 2 or 3 times the normal amount of effort. On the other hand, if an opportunity presents itself during a moon void of course period, or any other so-called negative astrological influence, and it's something that you really want, and it may not be available at a better time, then by all means, go for it. Just know what you are dealing with, and that you'll have to make adjustments as time goes on. Again, moon void of course periods are among the most easily observed of astrological influences. Only a few days of watching these periods provides enough direct experience to take them seriously. It really does. It should be noted that there are some positive uses for them. It is said that it is easier to break bad habits during moon void of course periods. This is worth checking out. These periods can also be good for breathing spaces in otherwise busy schedules, and you can always use them to clear up details of things already in motion. It's new things that you may not want to take too seriously. Now, as a moon void of course period ends, when the moon enters the next sign, there is usually a noticeable shift in the energy, or often a noticeable shift. The longer the void of course has been, the more dramatic that shift in energy will be. I hope that you find this explanation of moon void of course periods useful. Please refer back to it and check in at blog.lightworks.com often, as I will be uploading more videos explaining other astrological phenomena and more metaphysical tidbits. I am Spiro, and I thank you for your interest. Please be sure to check out the daily astro weather videos at blog.lightworks.com. Have fun.